child not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth. The winter winds had finally arrived, and they bellowed across the streets like the screams of dying men. They wrapped the village and didn't care to ignore that lone alleyway where the bones of the hated little urchin rattled with cold. Alarin was his name, and his only weapon against the gelid currents was an old, tattered rag and the dwindling hope that tomorrow would be a better day. However, each day slaughtered his faith, for the villagers found joy in spitting, laughing and throwing things at him. Another boy went far enough to throw him a stone which hit him in the head, and left Alarin unconscious as the crowds walked by smirking at the bleeding urchin. It was that very night when the winds returned colder than ever before and halted when they saw Alarin trembling with a pallor worthy of the moon and closed eyes. The winds enveloped, and carried him into his alleyway and covered him in his old, tattered rag. Then, when Alarin recovered consciousness, the winds retreated and left a strange warmth imbuing the alleyway in their wake. Alarin frowned and grabbed his throbbing forehead. He winced when he found his palms covered in blood, and feared that he would not live to see a better tomorrow. However, when he recollected the events of that day, he couldn't help but wonder who had taken him to his alleyway. He was certain no member of the village could have done it, for they hated him, and called him names, and relished his misery.